Today is truly a remarkable day, one that stands apart because of the importance of the message it carries. Your guardian angels are reaching out with something deeply relevant, something you need to hear right now. It concerns that person who lingers in your thoughts more often than you admit, the one who quietly fills your heart and mind. The angels want you to know that what you are sensing is not imagined, this connection is alive, powerful, and divinely guided. He is struggling inside, more than you may realize. His heart is torn, his mind unsettled. At times he feels completely lost, unsure of what direction to take or how to move forward. A part of him longs to shut the door, to walk away from the past and pretend that what you shared no longer matters. But the truth is, a much stronger part of him cannot do that. No matter how hard he tries, he cannot release you from his heart. This is not just about his desire or his weakness. It goes far deeper. The bond between you is so profound that even heaven has placed its hand upon it. God, in his wisdom, will not allow this separation to become permanent. What you have is more than a passing connection, it is the kind of soul bond that transforms, that endures, that ties two lives together in ways that words can hardly explain. Since the day you met, something shifted within him. You may not know the full extent, but his entire outlook on life began to change. He cannot simply move forward as if nothing happened, as if you never existed. Closing that door completely is impossible for him, because your presence has left an imprint that cannot be erased. He longs for you in ways that bring both comfort and restlessness, a constant pull in his soul that won't let him forget. Right now, he is caught between resistance and surrender. He feels uncomfortable, anxious, and restless, imagining your presence yet learning to live in the moment without you. The energy between you is conflicted, like a river struggling against its own current. And still, in that tension, your angels remind you of the truth: this bond is real, it is sacred, and it is not something that can be broken, no matter how much fear or confusion may cloud the way. He cannot escape the memories of you, no matter how much time passes. The moments you shared replay in his mind as if they just happened yesterday. The words you spoke, the way you laughed, the photos you sent, and even the songs that carried hidden meanings between you, each one left an imprint on his heart. More than you can imagine, those small things have shaped him. They linger, resurfacing in quiet moments, reminding him of how deeply you touched his soul. This connection between you is not ordinary, it is rare, unique, and profoundly spiritual. Every memory, every exchange resonates within him like an echo that refuses to fade. You are like a mirror to each other, so different in some ways, yet so alike in others. He sees himself in you, and at the same time, you reveal parts of him he never knew existed. That reflection is both beautiful and overwhelming, stirring emotions he cannot ignore. Your words in particular hold a power he never expected. The way you spoke, the energy in your voice, the care behind your expressions, all of it transformed him. He began to understand love, communication, and connection in a new way. It was not a gradual shift, it happened almost instantly. The change was undeniable. You awakened something in him that had long been dormant, something sacred and true. The energy of love that flows between you is strong, almost magnetic. It is so powerful that he has even envisioned a life with you, a future that feels more like destiny than fantasy. Not everyone dreams of marriage, but with you, the thought of union, of building something lasting together, comes naturally to him. In his quiet moments, he finds himself daydreaming about it, seeing you beside him, imagining the simple joys of everyday life shared in love. Even in crowded places, surrounded by laughter and friends, he feels your absence. When he sees happy couples, a wave of longing washes over him, because deep inside, he knows it feels unfair not to be with you. Your voice, your presence, your way of making the world brighter still lives in him. Without you, life seems muted, as though the colors have faded. And no matter how he tries to distract himself, nothing compares to the vibrance you brought into his world. The separation between you may feel unfair, but it carries a greater purpose. Your angels want you to understand that this pause is not the end, but a necessary chapter of growth. As painful as it seems, this distance is shaping both of you into stronger, wiser, and more balanced versions of yourselves. It is not punishment, it is preparation. Right now, both of you are being called to heal old wounds, to face inner struggles, and to rise into the people you are meant to become. For him, this time is about rebuilding his confidence and clearing away the burdens that have held him back. His mind has been overwhelmed with doubt, fear, and conflict, but he is slowly learning to release what no longer serves him. Piece by piece, he is making room for clarity and peace. It may not be visible to you yet, but beneath the surface, transformation is unfolding. He is learning to stand firm, to trust himself, and to prepare his heart for the truth he knows he must eventually share with you. For you, this separation is equally important. It is giving you the space to reflect, to strengthen your own spirit, and to step into greater self-awareness. You are being guided to discover patience, resilience, and faith in divine timing. These qualities are not just for the present, they are tools you will carry into the future when the two of you meet again. In many ways, this is a sacred training ground, preparing your soul for the intensity of the love you are destined to share. The intensity between you has always been undeniable. It can be overwhelming, even painful at times, like fire that both warms and burns. But this intensity is not meant to destroy, it is meant to refine. It forces both of you to confront the deepest parts of yourselves, to strip away illusions, and to face the raw truth of who you are and what you desire. Every challenge you face now is carving out space for a stronger, more authentic bond later. So while it feels unjust to be apart, remember that this is only an interval, not a conclusion. Like a stone placed in your path, it may cause you to stumble, but it also teaches you strength. This pause is sacred, designed to help you both grow in ways that will serve your union in the future. When the time is right, you will come together not as the same people who parted, but as two souls who have been refined, healed, and prepared for the kind of love that lasts. The bond between you and him has never truly been broken, even though it may feel that way. In the silence, in the distance, and even in the moments of doubt, there is a thread that continues to connect your souls. That invisible thread is love, unshaken, unforgotten, and eternal. It stretches across time, across space, and across every challenge placed before you. This bond is not something that can be severed, because it was never built on conditions. It was forged by something far deeper, something divine. He carries you in his heart more than you realize. Even if he hides it, even if he struggles to admit it, the truth is undeniable. In quiet moments, his thoughts return to you. In times of uncertainty, the memory of your presence gives him comfort. Though his words may falter, his soul never lies, and it whispers your name in ways he cannot control. This is not coincidence, it is a sign that the universe has tied him to you in ways that go beyond explanation. You may also feel his presence, sometimes unexpectedly. A sudden wave of emotion, a dream that feels more real than imagination, or even a thought that seems to arrive out of nowhere, these are not random. They are reminders of your connection, proof that no matter the distance, the energy between you remains alive and active. Your souls speak a language beyond words, a language only you two can understand. This bond is both a gift and a challenge. It can feel heavy at times, almost too much to bear, especially when the longing grows. Yet, it is also what gives you strength. It reminds you that this journey, no matter how difficult, is not without purpose. Every trial you face now is strengthening the foundation of the love you share, ensuring that when you are finally reunited, nothing will be able to shake it. So hold on to the truth of this bond. Do not doubt its power, and do not fear its silence. Love of this kind is eternal, it cannot fade, it cannot be destroyed. It is the quiet assurance that, despite the twists and turns of this path, you are moving toward one another. And when the time comes, the bond you share will not only guide you back together, it will hold you there, unshakable, unbreakable, and everlasting. The time is approaching when everything hidden will be revealed. The silence that once felt heavy will soon give way to words that carry truth and clarity. He has been preparing himself for this moment, gathering the courage to express what has long remained unspoken. The universe is aligning the path for honesty, for healing, and for reunion. You will soon see that the waiting was never in vain, but a necessary part of bringing this love into its fullest form. When he speaks, his words may not come out perfectly, but they will be real. They will be filled with the weight of his heart, with the sincerity he once struggled to show. You will recognize the depth behind them, because it is something you have always felt, even in his silence. His confession will not only be about love, it will also be an acknowledgement of the struggles, the growth, and the lessons learned along the way. For you, this moment will be one of recognition. The pieces will begin to fit, and the confusion that has clouded your heart will finally clear. Every unanswered question, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt will suddenly make sense. The pain of separation will transform into the sweetness of reunion, and you will feel the reassurance of destiny itself whispering that this was always meant to be. Together, you will find balance. Not a love untouched by trials, but a love strengthened by them. This bond will stand as proof that even in the face of distance, silence, and uncertainty, love can endure. It will be a union that reflects not only your connection to each other but also your alignment with the greater plan of the divine. The trials you both endured will become the roots that anchor your future. So, take heart, dear one. The chapter of waiting is drawing to a close, and a new chapter of truth, healing, and togetherness is about to begin. Trust that the love meant for you is making its way back, step by step, closer with each passing day. Hold faith in your heart, because soon the words you have longed to hear will be spoken, and the love you have carried will finally have its moment to bloom fully, beautifully, and eternally.